A few moments ago, OCLP Plus released the new 3.2.2 update. In this release, the developers introduced several emergency hotfixes focused on improving system stability, patch detection, and validation feedback. They also clearly mentioned that this build was released mainly to address urgent stability concerns and improve the overall patching experience for users. As I mentioned in my previous videos, OCLP Plus is based on the OpenCore legacy patcher and adds early macOS Tahoe support for unsupported systems. Since official OpenCore legacy patcher support for macOS Tahoe is still very limited, this is one of the few tools currently providing Tahoe-related patches and features. It is mainly useful for Hackintosh users, although some legacy Mac users can also benefit from it. Today, we'll take a quick look at the new 3.2.2 update and the improvements it brings. So, let's click on changelog to see what's new in version 3.2.2. Now let's quickly go through the main changes one by one. This means OCLP can now find required patch files more reliably, even if they are stored in custom or non-default locations. File scanning has also been optimized, so detection is now faster and more efficient. Next, this means OCLP now performs more accurate checks on the macOS system volume before patching. This helps detect damaged, incomplete, or improperly modified systems earlier, and reduces the chances of patching-related issues. Another important improvement is added clearer validation messages. Instead of showing generic errors, the app now clearly explains what the actual issue is. For example, repatching not supported means root patch records already exist on the system, so reapplying the same patches again is not supported. And root volume dirty means the sealed system volume appears modified or broken, so patching is blocked to prevent possible problems or instability. Next, updated GUI validation feedback. Now even if no new patches are available, the GUI will still display the exact validation reason. This makes it much easier for users to understand why patching cannot continue. And finally, updated README with troubleshooting guidance. So these were the main new improvements and fixes introduced in version 3.2.2. Now let's talk about how to download or update it. If you have not installed this app before, the downloading and installation process is almost identical to OpenCore Legacy Patcher. You can simply download it from the link below and install it just like OpenCore. And if you already have OCLP Plus installed, you'll automatically receive a notification that a new version is available. Simply click on Update and Install to upgrade to the latest release. Finally, I would like to share a quick personal note based on my testing. I installed this app on several different unsupported Mac systems, and I noticed that some major issues still exist on older machines. For example, GPU acceleration and Wi-Fi related features are still not fully resolved on many unsupported Macs. However, on Hackintosh systems, the performance and overall stability seem quite good, and it works much more smoothly compared to older unsupported Mac setups.